Hey, hey! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited! Look at my little studio I made for myself here, right? All right, a little background so you don't see my kitchen counter. Puppies are away. How's everyone doing? Oh my gosh, it is February. And it's 2018. Like, where the heck is the time gone? It felt like we were just celebrating New Year's. Oh, I'm so excited. Well, today is an incredible day. It's an awesome time to be a part of the It Works family. And for those of you that were at the It Works 2018, I want to hear what your aha moment was from conference. Be specific. Was it somebody on a panel? Was it a part of Mark's finale? Was it something about the power of one? Was it a testimony during the awards night? Was it a testimony for the keto products or one of the keto products? Be specific, narrow it down, pick one. I want to hear about it. Maybe it was an encounter, not even during the main event. Maybe it was in one of the suites if you were invited to a suite or a lunch or a share time with your own team. I want to hear what your aha moment was. It makes us better and it helps us to get better and better every single year. For those of you that don't know my name, I am Cami Pentecost. I'm your Senior Vice President of Field Development, and today I have an opportunity to talk to you about our February game plan. We do this every month. I try to do it on the first of the month, for sure in the first week of the month, and we're doing them live now from my wall. And today we're going to talk about our February game plan. I wanted to wait until the promotions and the new products were announced so that we could put together a game plan that truly encompassed all of them. So I certainly have announcements to go through with you. I'm telling you, our marketing corporate team, our sales team, we are floored right now. Technology, everything that we're providing with these launches, both the promotion and the products. And so I feel like I've heard from everyone, oh, mention this, mention this, mention this. So you're going to want to make sure your teams are aware that this is going on and that they have watched this. And you're all going to want to make sure you print off your February game plan. It is in your document section right now. And so you're going to want to download that and print it off. I know Margarita is going to give the game plan from her wall a little bit later today. So if Spanish is your primary language, feel free to join her later to get it a little bit clearer from her. But I'm just excited. I am excited about where we're going. Listen, I have been doing this It Works thing for almost 12 years now, probably 13 really, if I'm being honest. And I just am more excited all the time with each passing moment and where we're headed and what we're up to. It just gives me chills from head to toe. Pam Sauter would say chill bumps from head to toe, but it gives me chills from head to toe. So go ahead, print that off. If you haven't, wait till we're done here today. You can always go back and watch this again. You probably will need to. There is so much content provided for you here. It is not my goal that you just are a robot that does what we say. My goal is that you learn how to be a leader more and more every day, that you're a part of this amazing opportunity, this amazing company. Also, it is my goal that you think more and more like a business owner, like an entrepreneur with every passing day too. So these game plans are to equip you with more of that business mentality, as well as a strategy to take your business to that next level for the month of February using whatever promotions are going on. And we know we have some new products that were just announced at 2018. Obviously, you're going to have that to share. And so I do want you to know that there is a brand new Party Pad PDF available in your document section in US, English, and Spanish for sure. Also, there is a PDF link that you can share with guests at a fit or on an online event, and you can find that in your training academy in each of the sections. So no matter what level you're at, you can find that link. I know I have an opportunity to have a fit this afternoon, and I made sure that I had that link in the event page where we had invited everybody so that they can actually open it on their device while we're going through it together. Ours is going to be together. So we're going to sample the keto coffee. We're going to sample the greens. We're probably going to sample the ProFit. And then anybody that wants to wrap can try one for $25. By the way, the new PDF, Party Pad, this is the cover. It's going to match your Blitz card. How cool is that? We're taking branding to a whole nother level. We might have ran out of Blitz cards at conference, but they are for sale under the business tool section in US English in the eSuite Biz Tools section, and I know other languages and countries are coming soon, all right? But so this will all line up and match. It's awesome. Also, the PowerPoint for One Teams. I'm going to be in Rockford, Illinois with several leaders this Thursday night, and we're going to use that new One Team, One Mission PowerPoint. So I want you to know all of those are available to you in your eSuite. Make sure you have found those and you know exactly what they look like. So as you're out sharing the It Works story, you know exactly what you have at your fingertips to help you just be more effective and be up to date with the information that you're giving out, okay? Got some other exciting details to tell you. All the sales tools, the keto sales tools with the new products that are available to you. And my understanding is they're provided to you in US, English, and Spanish, but also for our other markets, different, made different, adapted to whatever you have available in your market in Canada, Europe, and Australia. So I want you to take a look at that too. And those are available to you both in your document library and your training academy at all the different levels, whether you're a newbie, a Ruby, and an emerging leader, a leader, or a top leader. They're in all the sections. So those are available. And this is what we have. We have the 5 keys to Keto Works. We have the Keto Meal Card. We have the Keto Food List. And we have the Keto Works Sales Sheet. Woo! It's a lot of information. It's so exciting to know that they have all that ready to go for you in your training academy and document library. So now that I've gotten through my announcements, the green segment of this coaching live, let's go ahead and talk about the plan for this month, all right? You have several new products now that you can, at least one, if not multiple new products that you can use to, build sales. And so today I want to talk to you about the 3 R's. The 3 R's of It Works is recognition, building revenue, and building retention. And what does that look like with our new products, these new promotions? How do we implement recognition, retention, and revenue into our business? And I want you to know that if you're not doing one of those 3 things with what you're doing, you shouldn't be doing it, okay? Organizing your office every day of the week or once a week is not going to help you build retention, revenue, or recognition. It's just not. All right. But I'm going to give you some examples to help you know exactly what to do with that. First of all, WTF, What the Fit community. We keep taking that to the next level. The daily content coming through the app, taking that to the next level. Make sure you have the newest version of the updated app and, Fit Coins. We're gonna take Fit Coins to a whole nother level, and I'm really excited about that. You'll see that improvement by the end of February. It's gonna be huge. If you're seeing any glitches in any way, shape, or form, update with the latest app download before you submit a ticket under WTF to ask for help from customer service or your business account managers, okay? So let's talk about how we build recognition, retention, and revenue into our business plan. Otherwise, we need to reevaluate things, right? First of all, recognition. It's recognizing the right behavior within your team is going to get more of the right results. Let's talk about how we could do that with these new promotions and the products. What if somebody's on the keto lifestyle? Recognize them like crazy, whether it's through your own social media stream, whether it's on your group pages, whether it's on your team calls or your Zooms. Recognize the people that you want the behavior being duplicated within your organization. So people on keto products, people living the keto lifestyle, getting great keto results. Ourselves, we should be a product of the product. We should be a product of, and you don't have to go full on keto to be getting results. You don't have to be going full on keto to get the benefits of our new keto line, all right? So as people are getting more focus, more fit, more energy, more any of those things, recognize that, be loud about it, show what they're doing, have them sharing recipes on the WTF Fit Together community page, but also have them sharing things within your team pages to inspire more people to become product of the products, okay? It also gives education to what our products do, and it will help other people know how to talk about it, but bring more people on board for doing that. Also, here's the other thing. If you see somebody out there doing something that is like really bringing in great new business or is helping current business build more business, again, recognize that behavior. Number one, every time I know that I was building in the field and I would hear something someone is doing that was having great results, I would apply it. I'd apply it to my own business. So it's almost like an aha moment for the rest of your team. If you see somebody that has a great post, honor it, recognize it on your team page, recognize it on a call. If you see someone doing the right behavior out there, recognize it so that more people will either, number one, do it if they didn't know it was something they could do. Number two, do more of it because you know people will work hard for money, but they'll die for recognition. And if they see you recognizing it, if they see Mark, Mike, Pam, myself, Kinsey, Elber, any of the field development team, recognizing that behavior, it's going to cause more people to do that thing, all right? So make sure you're using recognition as part of your business plan in February, but make sure you are only recognizing what you want duplicated, okay? So I'll tell you this, the minute I'd have someone on my team that got their one, we talked about the power of one at conference. We talked about the power of one person making a decision to get one every month of the year, regardless of the season, regardless of life happening in their business or outside of their business, but committing to getting their one. Obviously, we want them completing their steps as often as possible, but if we could all commit to getting one a month and teaching our team to do the same, that would be over 4,000 new people joining your organization by the end of the year. If only 10% did that, that's still 400 people. Guys, that's huge. Huge numbers. You could show up to 2019 with 400 new team members. That is huge. And especially with what's going on right now. So get your one because you can offer them the free Fit 5 as well as an opportunity to earn that $5,000 Emerald bonus when they join It Works today. So every single one of us, no excuses, get your one. And how do you recognize somebody getting their one? Get a picture of them up on social and have them share how they did it. What did they do to get that one? Did they blitz someone? Was it a post? Was it a message? Was it at a fit? Were they meeting at a coffee shop? Be loud about how they got their one, okay? And then say, hey, you got your one, why not go for two? Because the goal is always steps to success. But minimally, we got to make sure we all take care of our own requirements and we got to get at least one every month, right? Okay. Let's move on to retention. And you can read this, y'all can read. I'm not going to go through all of it, but when I think of retention, I really think about relationship. I feel like we could do the 4 R's, but retention could be relationship, right? Because we know one of the things that sets It Works apart is how we treat our people, okay? And that is the relationship side. And the better the relationship, the more loyal they will be, the longer they will stay. Even if they're not getting the results they want yet, they will. The longer they stick around, the more active they become, whether they're a customer or a business builder or just somebody involved in our free Fit Together community. And I love that because it's a way to pass on and offer somebody something for free while they're getting to know us. And remember, people only do business with people they know, like, and trust. And so the relationship is huge, not just as you're prospecting, but within your organization as well. I think one of the greatest ways you can build that relationship is find out what their goals are and then match their effort. Sending words of encouragement. I love that my team knew me as the friendly neighborhood stalker. Like, uh-oh, Cammie's calling. Uh-oh, I'm not doing the work I should be. Uh-oh, Cammie's going to call and check in on me, right? Communication is so important. And I know John Maxwell has a really good book out there called Everyone Communicates, Few Connect. And when I talk about relationship and retention, I really mean that connection piece, right? There is another good one out there called How to Win Friends and Influence People in the Digital Age. It's the updated version, but that's another one, a great one to teach you how to connect and really build that relationship. But again, you guys, the relationship doesn't stop just once you get them to join. The relationship is all a part of how we build this business, okay? And it is going to help people stay longer. So how can you use these promotions and retention all at the same time? Well, I would ask every customer that's been ordering to let them know that right now for $99, if they join, not only will they get the Fit 5 for free, but guess what? You can also earn a $5,000 bonus. And the best part is they're not going to be in business for themselves, by themselves. They are for themselves, but they won't be by themselves. And what I love about the $5,000 Emerald promotion and what I love about the Match It bonus for the diamonds and above is it really rewards and incentivizes us not only bringing in new people, but actually running and supporting them for that, 30, 60, 90, 6 months that we get matched on their check, up to 6 months for anybody that joins through the end of February. I absolutely love it. I couldn't be more excited about the behavior that these promotions are rewarding. They're the kind of behaviors that they're rewarding that long term. Some of you may be here just to make some quick money, but I knew right away when I joined It Works, like being a family-owned company, Mark and Cindy, Pam Souter, their kids are involved in the company. Mine and Mike's would be, but they're not old enough yet. Although, my kids were at conference this weekend, and it was incredible. They can't wait to go back next year. What we have is just so, so special. I would say that another way through this promotion, the Match It bonus helps to build that relationships, helps to keep us connected, but also the incentive for the surf and turf, helping your not yet Emerald people that are personally enrolled go Emerald. Okay, because again, that's going to help you earn a spot for surf and turf. Remember, top 3 get to go to the ranch and the island. Top 15 get to at least go to the ranch, right? And your team needs to see you there, and it's open to every level. Now, here's the other thing. What about somebody you didn't personally enroll? Why would you want to help them? If they impact or influence somebody that you did personally enroll going to Emerald, help them. Get to their fits. Get on their 3-way calls. Get on their lives. Help do whatever is necessary for that domino effect of promotions. What about somebody that isn't personally enrolled? They still will help you lift to your next promotion. Okay, so keep that in mind too. That is why we want to support and build that relationship. I could go on and on. I bet you could tell. Revenue is the third and final R, okay? And that's a no-brainer, right? If it's not building new business, you shouldn't be doing it. When I think about all the content that we delivered on stage Saturday morning, from the very first segment on blitzing and building your hundreds list to I think the next one was throwing fits, why it's so important to share the It Works story and all the different ways you can share the It Works story. I know there are times we can send a message and get a new customer or distributor, but the value, or I should say the quality of the person that actually hears what they have their hands on, knows what they're getting involved in, sees the vision, not just short term, but long term about who we are and what we're doing, that is a strong new team member. And so you want to make sure you're throwing fits. You want to also get to events. You want to get guests to events, but you also want to go to events. It keeps you close to the fire and continues to keep that retention going. You want your new people at events. Again, keep them close to the fire. And then obviously you want your brand new people getting there to see what they have their hands on and hear more about the It Works story. All right, what else? We talked about, steps to success. We want to complete your steps every month. That's building new revenue, and obviously that starts with 1. So while your goal is your steps to success, commit and don't let the month go by without getting 1 new distributor and 1 new customer. That's that revenue piece of the business. And your daily 6 list, look at that. If you're not using it, I want to encourage you right now, more than ever, to have a daily 6 list in place, because if you don't tell your time where to go, it is going to go somewhere. And that daily 6 list needs to encompass many of those income producing activities that is going to help you set yourself up for signing the new customer and new distributor, right? It's being consistent on social. It's being consistent when you're out and about, wearing your gear, talking to people, building that relationship, making the ask, right? Have you tried that? Have you tried the It Works wrap? What about our new Blitz card? Have you tried it? Well, what is it? Well, let me tell you what it is all about, right? But you got to make that ask first. I love the promotions that just came out of 1. I love the products that we just had. It's going to help us do our job. It's going to give us what we need, tools to do our job well. As if we didn't already have everything we need to be successful in this business, whether successful for you is $500 a month, $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, or $10,000 a month. You already had everything you need. They've just simply given us more to do what we do, get paid to do. Now, I know we talked about that daily 6 list. If you don't already have your It Works planner, I think you see now the value of having a planner like this, not just from mindset and daily affirmations and tracking your results. having one place where you keep your hundreds list, and so you can always be contacting and reaching out and adding to it every day. But it also has a space for you to be adding your daily 6 list, okay? And when I think of my daily 6, I think of how do I want to divide up and prioritize the top 6 things I should be doing for my business every day. And I think of 3 things that should be included in your 6 list, okay? A third of your time should be spent in personal development. That is reading and growing your mind. 80% of your success in this business is going to be in your mindset. 20% is going to actually be your skills, all right? I think we place sometimes more in our skills and less in our mind, but what's holding us back is confidence, the fear, the belief to get there. So how do you personal develop? Well, books are huge. I've already dropped a few things that you should be doing. I gave you John Maxwell, Everyone Communicates, Few Connect. If you haven't read it, you should. How to Win Friends and Influence People. I think that's by Dale Carnegie. Those are 2 great books to help us do a much better job in building relationships, connecting, and obviously growing our revenue, whether it's through a new prospect or whether it's taking a current customer and introducing them to the keto line and getting them to purchase more products, right? But so a third of your time should be personal development. And that's getting to events too, you guys. Personal development, it helps grow your belief in the products. It helps you grow your belief in the industry. And it helps you grow your belief in what is possible, what you can do. As you see other people out there sharing their stories about what is possible with this business, I promise you, you'll relate and connect with somebody on that stage having success. And once you can connect, it's over. You can do anything once you believe that it is possible for you too. Again, I promise you, 80% is your mindset. Do not cut personal development short or you will hit a plateau. And I can promise you the reason you plateau is because your mindset isn't where you need to be. You want to go to the next level, you're going to have to grow to the next level. And that's by staying close to events, being around like-minded people who are going to encourage you to go in the direction of your dreams and your goals. And then also, the influence, the people that are influencing you, as well as just continuously to grow your confidence and your belief, okay? And then just new skills and new tips and tricks that will help you just, turn the dial even a percent that will help increase your results. It's awesome. You got to have personal development. A third of your time should be spent training and supporting your current team. It's kind of the retention piece, right? It's your loyal customers and your team you should be spending your time with. Unfortunately, too many of us spend all of our time recruiting new and not enough time locking arms and going to work with our new people. When we talked about the importance of the power of one, it really was about not just bringing a new person in, but mentoring them and helping them learn about our products, learn how to share the It Works story, learn how to talk the business and message and be social. And they're not just going to learn that on their own. Not most people. Most people need a buddy. I know I needed a buddy. I know I needed to lock arms with others and go out there and try things myself, learn from each other, what's working, what's not working. And so a third of your time should be spent training and supporting your current team. We got a lot of training tools in place. One of my favorite ways to train and support my current team is to go out and do parties together, to do online parties together, to do power hours where we're messaging and following up together, doing them in person at like a meetup at a coffee shop or just a common place where we can have lunch, but then be messaging and following up, right? Be figuring out what we can do to get that person to that next event or get that person on the call with us so we can share the It Works story. That's what I think of when I think of supporting your current team. And oh my gosh, I love the Match It bonus because it honors that, right? You get check matches on the current level of where you're at based on your match percentage is based on your current level, but it's based on all your new people's results in their first 6 months in the business. Oh my gosh, you can get all the way up to 100% check match on your brand new people joining. Why wouldn't you want to make sure they're closing people at their fits? Why wouldn't you want to jump on a 3-way call when you're maybe running kids to and from events to help close somebody that has just got a few objections before they join, right? Why wouldn't you want to do an online event showing and showcasing the new product so that current loyal customers and potentials could see what we have and either add to their current order or begin ordering, right? That's what supporting your team looks like. But it's also recognizing them. It's also encouraging them, which we talked about when we went through the 3 R's, okay? The next third of your time should definitely be spent building new. Now, building new isn't just about messaging people. It's delivering the It Works story, but it's also putting yourself in position to meet new people. You guys, social is a great way to meet new people. It's a great way to meet people in your area, but it's also a great idea to do something you've always wanted to do, pursue a hobby that's going to put you in an environment that will introduce you to new people. Let me give you a few examples. When I was really feeling like I had exhausted the quality prospects on my list, I went and joined a volleyball league. And I instantly had 15 new girls that I got to meet, spend time with, and share what I do. When the kids are involved in a new sport, getting actively involved with those parents, maybe being the person that puts the group together for communications from the coach. Maybe it's being the team parent that gets you connected with all those. Maybe it's you and your spouse joining a small group. You've been talking about it. Now it's time to do it. I know I was talking to our Latino tour group and I said, I'm going to go get those salsa and ballroom dancing lessons I've been promising myself I was going to get, because I need to go meet some new Latinos and learn how to salsa, but also increase my contact list of potential Spanish speaking or Spanish Latino connected people, right? And now that we know we're opening Korea, why wouldn't you do that right here in your backyard? You guys, people that have an ID here in the United States can join that are Korean right now before we open up entirely over there in Korea. And I heard from a lot of people this weekend that you are very connected with Korean communities. If they're citizens or they have their citizens, they can join right now. Don't wait. Get them started so that when we can begin promoting in Korea, that you'll already have the framework laid right here. That's all the Latino tour is doing, is it's building in our backyard as we prepare to expand into Spanish-speaking countries. So before we expand officially into Korea, build your Korean team right now in the United States. Don't wait. Whew, giving you all sorts of ideas, whether you realize it or not. You definitely want to make sure a third of your time is spent building new. So when I look at that daily 6 list that I'm putting in my calendar, I can look at the 6 things and go, what are those things? Are they building revenue? Are they building retention? Are they building recognition? Okay, how much of my time am I spending on building new? How much of my time am I spending, working with my team? And how much of my time am I really spending on my personal development? Because I understand that's so powerful. It's an important piece of being a business owner, being an entrepreneur. So flip over the game plan and you will also see just some places for you to actually keep track of how you're going to intentionally incorporate recognition. I know I've given you a lot of ideas. I'd love to hear from you. What's one way you're going to incorporate recognition into your game plan this month? Put it in a comment below. We can all learn from each other. 3 ways you're going to intentionally incorporate retention this month. How are you going to build retention into your game plan this month? Put it in a comment below. How about revenue? What is one way you're going to build new? What is one way you're going to expand your hundreds list? Give us a new, fresh idea that we might not be thinking of. I am a part of probably 4 Frenchie mom groups on social. I could easily go in there and add a few new friends every day and really begin cultivating that relationship. And you guys build a real relationship. Find out what they like. Find out what they're about and where you guys can connect. That's what everyone communicates. Few connect is all about. And then there's a great space for you to actually keep track of you completing your steps every month. Now, remember, completing your steps starts with 1. Commit right now. And if you're committed, I want you to raise your hand on the comment section below. Raise your hand or put those double hands in the comment sections below that I am committed to get 1 customer and 1 distributor by the end of February minimally. And if you did not do that in January, remember, you cannot get where you want to go by looking backwards all the time. Don't beat yourself up. We're moving forward, okay? You have plenty of time to do 2 this month, but minimally 1, okay? Remember we said, if you did it and everybody in your team did it all year long, you'd have a team of over 4,000 new distributors. What if only 10% did that? You'd have a team of over 400. Both of which are incredible results, right? However, we know the more loud we are about that process, the more we're actually going to have come true and the more business we're going to build and the more secure our business is going to be. And the further along we're going to be towards our goals and dreams and future, the more we duplicate that. You duplicate that through action, showing people what to do, not just telling them what to do, showing them what to do, because that's the loudest way you can lead. It's called leading out loud. Mark always says leadership is a verb. It's not a title, although some of you may have the title, so there's a lot of influence that comes with that. But at the end of the day, leadership is action. And so my question to you is, what action are you going to take today? Make sure you print this off, you go through it again, make sure you've got your team doing the same. One of my favorite quotes is, when you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. And I don't know about you, but with this game plan, with the promotions and the products that came out of conference, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. It's time to go. It's time to take action. Thank you for joining me here today. I so look forward to connecting with you. Make sure, if you're not following this page already, that you do put that as a highlight so you don't miss any of the lives, that we do here, the stories we share, the tips that we give. And don't forget, we're doing our regular Sunday night family call in place of the Show Me the Money call tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern time, because of Super Bowl Sunday yesterday and everybody traveling home from our big event. I will look forward to seeing you there. Love you so much, you guys.